How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is RIDDLES, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, gents, we're going to be taking a look at some rumors and stuff popping up. We've got some Riddler stuff, we've got some Soul Silver art stuff, we've got a few different things to talk about in terms of Pokemon news, rumors, etc. So, sit back, relax, grab yourself a beverage, and we're going to get right into it. Also, though, first and foremost, a message from today's sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is brought to you by Opera GX, the best gaming browser out there. But ladies and gentlemen, one of the best things about Opera GX has got to be their GX control. Basically, this allows you to reduce FPS drops and lag. Now, by doing this, all you have to do is basically allocate how much CPU and RAM can be used by your browser. This allows you to reduce FPS drops while you are playing your games. This is really helpful, and no other browser really does this. But also, they have the network limiter. This basically limits how much network Opera can actually use while you are gaming. So this will help you reduce lag during your games. Interestingly, other browsers like Google Chrome take up so much network, so having this actual feature essentially is just perfect, as it will reduce a lot of lag. I love this when I'm playing, for example, Valorant. It comes in really handy. But that's not all. There's a lot of accessibility within Opera GX. For example, you've got integrated social media. So you've got yourself essentially Discord in there, right in the browser. You've got Discord, you've got Twitch, you even have Messenger, Telegram, you've got WhatsApp, you got vContact if you use that. And that's not all. They also have the GX Player, where you can log into apps such as Spotify, Apple Music, or even YouTube Music. And I, for example, use Spotify in this case. I logged into it, and I can listen to my music in the browser instead of opening the Spotify app on the side. That's not all. Of course, you can also download Opera GX on GX Mobile. It's a mobile version, and it is connected to your desktop version, so you don't have to re-log in and all that sort of stuff. Go download the mobile version as well. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Opera GX is a free browser. Yes, it's free, 100% free for use. You do not need to pay anything. Just go down below into the description, click that link, and download it right away. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with this thing first and foremost. This was like a weird kind of event that's happening with the Pokemon Company. From Saturday, January 8th, 2022, invitation campaign from the Jade region, aka the Hisuian region, will be held at the Pokemon Centers nationwide. A Nazotoki event Pokemon Server Report Restoration Challenge will be held in collaboration with the mystery-solving creator group Riddler. Please check it out, which is really weird that this group is called Riddler and that they're going to be solving riddles in the real Pokemon centers in real life in Japan to hype up Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm sorry, but that's a little too strange for my taste, but it is a bit odd, right? It's kind of weird that it's happening. Even our boy, actually, Riddler even says, "Do you think I'm related to this, Lamau?" Which is just so random, mate. Like, of all the things, this is just like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. But that's the first thing to talk about. Now let's get into some of the riddles. And we start off from the top here with Riddler saying, well, 28.8% people hit the correct answer. As I said before, I really wonder how many players would make it. I remember the last time when I caught all the legendary Pokemon was during the ORAS years. Not because I hadn't collected them before, but I shiny hunted all of them. Since Sun and Moon, I only caught brand new legendary and shiny hunting a few. Also, raiding battles was annoying that I only allowed the mons with origin marks, the Pentagon Clover thing. So actually, games forced players to repetitively catch those legendaries each time, getting tired of this. Thankfully, we can wash out of the marks in Gen 8 and use all the mons from previous games freely in rating battles. And all I want to say is that this time we need to gotta catch them all, again, only for encounter with Arceus. But he says Gen 8 here, which I'm assuming his way of just saying that Legends Arceus is a Gen 8 game. I don't know, maybe it's something else. For me, as a veteran player, it's kind of meh and hardcore. Well, alright, I'm lazy to catch them all, and it's in an action game with resource management, it will be different. It will be a different story. And somebody says, well, I doubt that there will be many mons in PLA, so I don't think it will be really hard work to catch them all anyways. As for some resource manager, well, I don't think it will be that harsh either. Well, maybe on par with the latest MH games, where it also isn't really a problem. Some species are hard to find and alert to your actions, like the Gumi family. All legendaries are boss fights. For me, it's overly too much. And somebody says here, well, I hope those boss fights will be at least relatively hard, at least for Pokemon game standard of hard lol. It's hard for people who are not good at action games, which I don't think, too many people will have trouble with that if you played any action games before. Well, I guess it'll be a pain in the ass to shiny on those if they aren't shiny locked in the first place, huh? And then we have a further post here, which kind of somebody else asked a little bit of a question. If you don't mind, can we know the standard of completing the Hisuian dex? Do we just catch them once, or do we have to fill up all the research tasks? And then he says here, if you don't upgrade your dex levels, you can't move to the new areas to catch other new Pokemon. If you want to upgrade your dex level, you need to keep catching. Good news is you don't need to fill them all up, but you still need to finish most of the quests. So fair enough. And yeah, that's pretty much that. He just says news here, which is a bit random. Would this be somewhat of a shiny hunting method, or is it early to decide on what shiny hunting method is? So, I don't know. And then, of course, we have like the actual, I guess, post here who is who is the almighty Sinnoh. Only one option is correct. And, most people voted for Arceus, including myself. I mean, that the real, like, what do you call it? That the real, oh, sorry, no, that was the one, that's not the one I voted for. The one I voted for was Dialga Palkia, sorry. But Arceus is the one I think that got like, wait, did I vote for that? I don't remember if I voted for that. Did I vote for that? I don't remember. But I just know that Dialga and Palkia are the obvious answer. And 24% of people said that. But it's the obvious answer because they even wear clothing that match Dialga and Palkia. And to them, respectively, they have different ideas of what the Almighty Arceus is. I mean, Almighty Sinnoh is. I think the Almighty Sinnoh essentially, technically, is Arceus. But in their heads, it's Dialga and Palkia individually. But like the Almighty, Sinnoh should technically be Arceus just in principle, right? But nonetheless, in the story, it is Dialga and Palkia, right? And then he also had this post right here saying, 3 out of the 4 original ancestor tweets were trolling. Well, you definitely have noticed that I hinted some characters who would share mutual ancestors, but trolled several number combinations. So I didn't consider the statement of this info is fake. With this statement, to make the demonstration complete, 3 of them are true, which means I was trolling 3 times. Fair enough. And then he has a list here of all of his, not all of my tweets are about riddles or hints. Here's a full list of PLA, 17 in total, without 3 BDSP ones, which have fully been solved. Apparently all of these have been solved, which, to be fair, I think most of these have been solved based on like what we've seen from, Soul Silver art and whatnot, which in this case, he even has a giant list here where he goes through some stuff. Merry Christmas to all my Riddle Kraken friends. If this is real to me, it means there is a portal system that takes you to other regions to catch regular Sneasel, regular Porygon line, and regular final evotes of our Hisuian status. Thanks for all the gifts, Mr. Q. And then, the post originally for him here was, miss these, you will experience a similar system in PLA, but this time catch some, dark ice thing. Polly, you know that Pokemon, and rare starters, etc. This info is fake. Him saying that this information is fake. Will we actually go to a parallel place to actually catch, different, normal Pokemon that, just don't exist in past Hisui? We'll have to wait and see. If true, this confirms the Hisuian Sneasel. Also, I'm sorry on how I worded Porygon line. They don't get regional forms. They just wouldn't be obtainable in normal Hisui towns as they didn't exist yet. Lastly, this makes these previous tweets of his make sense, which is this one right here. Sneak peek of Hisuian Pokedex. Even though I deleted Evo Baby Mons because I needed to add a whole family for each cross-gen Mon, which is tons of work. Plus, understand they all make it 387 to 493 all in. By the way, only the head part of and the feet part of Hisui decks in this pick are in order of regional decks. The body part is in order of the national decks. And of course, we have this one right here. So is Weavile Porygon in the game? You can squeeze some info from these 3 tweets, which, I guess is him saying essentially, there's 25 in total, but I can't 100% say just in case I'm wrong. However, these aren't just guesses. There's more proof. Believe what you like. And then he says here, sure. So number 1, Growlithe. Number 2, Arcanine. Number 3, Voltorb, Electrode, Typhlosion, Sneasel, Quillfish, Samurott, Lilligant, Braviary, Zorua, Zoroark, Sligo, Goodra, Avalugg, Decidueye. Maybe 17 would be Basculin, and maybe 18 is just unknown. Then you have number 1 for the brand new Pokemon would be Kleavor, Wordeer, Sneasel Evo, Quillfish Evo, Split Ursaring, Basculegion, and the new Pokemon that we don't know about, which is the strange legendary thingy. And also, my hair is a mess. I'm getting a haircut. Don't you worry. I'm getting a haircut when I'm in Sweden. So then, and he also says, and Origin Dialga and Origin Palkia, maybe new Giratina forms, maybe new Arceus mode / boss. And I think for the most part, this is all we had to cover from my boy right here. I think, yeah, that's pretty much everything we had to cover in regards to this stuff. So also there was Central Leaks just summarizing everything, saying that there, a bunch of stuff like a summary of recent tweets. Now, I will point out, for the sake of Riddler, he did say, come out and go after Central here and say, you see that F and no began to repost again. All I said was a fake for today. It's a big success to troll that F and no successfully feel good for now. Well, all I said today was real. Hope to check if Centro's placeholder account follow my account and saw this tweet. I am enjoying playing with you, my puppy. And then here is the information that's kind of been listed. I'm just going to look through it because it's a bit summarized, so fuck it. Summary of recent Pokemon Legends Arceus leaks via Riddler Coup. You need to complete the History Pokedex to catch Arceus. Will take a long time. New stat system IVs still exist, but aren't used to calculate stats anymore. No abilities, no health items, no breeding. Can increase stats similarly to LGPE with candies. All legendary Pokemon battles are boss battles. They will be hard for people who aren't used to action games. Some Pokemon will be hard to find and alert to your actions, like Gumi family, who is getting a Hisuian form, by the way. Almighty Sinnoh is Dialga and Palkia. There's also another piece of information related to legendaries saying that a new mechanic equivalent to ORAS as portals and Ultra Sun and Moon's Ultra Space Wilds will be in PLA. However, this could be a fake as the leaker doesn't want to clarify if this specifically is real or not. So yeah, and I don't know, man. It's just, like, I don't know, man. It's just weird. I don't even know what to say about this. But I want you to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, because that are the kind of riddles, rumors, news, whatever you want to call it for today. If you guys have any thoughts and opinions, let me know in the comment section down below. I will be going to Sweden for New Year's, so maybe I will not be around for some stuff. I'll be trying to still, post if I possibly can, and I'll have some scheduled videos for you guys. But on Tuesday, I'm basically gone. So, on Tuesday, you may not see me streaming or anything like that. I'll try to do some stuff tomorrow and prepare things for you, content to come out, any rumors and stuff to pop out. I will be posting before then. But once that time passes, I'll be just kind of out of the office and I won't be working. So that's just that. Keep that in mind, lads. Just a bit of a heads up. But yeah, ladies and gents, thank you for today. I will see you all very soon. Thank you for watching. Check out our sponsored link down below for that. And I'll see you next time. Peace out and bye-bye.